Good evening. It is almost midnight and I'm in Trafalgar Square. Nelson's column is behind me. At the beginning of 2024, I spent the first 6 weeks of my life of that year travelling on all 500 plus daytime routes of TfL bus routes in London. Made a video about it, and at the end of that video I said I had no plans to ride all the night buses. All the bus routes in London that begin with a letter N. It turns out I was wrong, and for the next 4, maybe 5 nights of my life, that's exactly what I'm doing. So over the next hour you're going to see how I got round all of London's night bus routes. I don't know where we're going. Do we go one stop or more? Featuring all the N night buses in London. This is the Ealing Broadway bus. Now, alongside lots of maps and night bus information, of course, you'll see that I'm not alone this time, as I've got companions with me on every night. It's taken us 1.5 hours to do 2 buses. That's fine. We're alright. That's fine. We're alright. Is that the 381, Jono? Is that the 381? Did we just miss it? The next one's in 30 minutes. Oh. There's a fair bit of tea drinking too to keep us going as we, well, catch all the night buses. Hello, thank you. And a little bit of running as well to make sure that we don't miss those important connections.
Oh, you didn't mention the running, Geoff.
Did I not mention the running? So this is the story of how I got round every London night bus. So let's clarify what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to ride the 64 night bus routes that TfL run within London, which have an N prefix, the letter N at the start of their route number. And typically they run between around midnight to 5 AM throughout the night. So I am going to have to stay up all night for several nights in a row, however long it takes me. Now, an important distinction is that I don't have to ride the entire route. If I rode the entire route of all 64 night buses, that would take me at least a month, maybe 2 months of my life, which would be ridiculous. So just riding a minimum of 1 stop so I can tick it off my spreadsheet, and trust me, there is a comprehensive planning spreadsheet, would be sufficient. As per last time with the day buses, I'm also not claiming to be the only or first person to ever do this. A quick search or Google, or maybe you yourself have ridden all the night buses. If you have, leave us a comment down below. But I just wanted to do it personally to tick them all off my spreadsheet to say that I had done them. Now, when I did this before with the day buses, I did it in around 6 weeks by myself. But this time, I would be staying up all night, and in the hours of like 3, 4, 5 AM I would be tired and maybe making bad choices and bad decisions. So this time I wanted to have companions with me. So I sent out messages to all my nearest and dearest friends who I thought might come along with me for this mad caper, and some of them did, as you'll see. And the place to head, therefore, for night 1 is where a lot of night buses start and terminate, is Trafalgar Square. So we're just off Trafalgar Square, Northumberland Avenue. What's happened is that lots of buses are turning up like this. It just says not in service. I'm fairly sure that's going to turn into a night bus shortly, but I've just spotted an N18. That could be our first bus of the night. We're not getting the N18.
Let me jump in there. There we go.
But that's Dwayne. As I walked up, he went, all right, Geoff. So you think we should go and get the N, what, to start?
N18 from Cockspur Street.
No, but you're the N18. You said there's another one. So I try and work out which bus to start with first, and to do that, I reference my all-important tick sheet, which at the start here, of course, has all 64 night buses unticked. And in the end, I started at bus stop S, and as I do, let me introduce you to my companion. One thing I learnt when I did this for day buses back in 2024, 6 weeks, it was kind of a hard slog doing it by myself, and one of the troubles I had was getting a picture of every bus and then getting on the bus, which is why that's your cue, Jono. Which is why every night I've invited a companion to join me. So, but my companion to Jono, but the companion's job is to take a photo of every bus.
Okay.
So I can be videoing it.
Right.
So you've just got to take a picture of every bus.
Get the front.
What front of the bus? Get the number in. Yep. And our first bus of the night, we're starting with the N9. Hello, thank you. I also, though, want to know about my companion's previous experiences of travelling on night buses. Saturday night, London town.
So
you must have been on a night bus before.
No, I moved out of London before the night buses started, and I've never had a chance to use one.
Wait, Jono, I think you're not that old, so that can't be correct. Because the first night bus was introduced in 1913 as a daytime route that just ran at night as well. N prefix route buses didn't appear until the 1960s, and it was in 1984 that the night bus network was modernised much like we know it now to meet the growing nighttime economy. More than 50 24-hour routes still run today. I'm not doing those, remember, just the N prefix ones. But it's interesting to note that N routes only exist if the nighttime service differs to its daytime counterpart. And having got that N9 one stop round to Regent Street, St James, the N18 is pulling in. And that should be Dwayne, who we met a moment ago. So we'll go on his bus for just 1 or 2 stops. We feel really bad about that. We've crossed the road at Piccadilly. Got out of bus stop E, we come to bus stop F, there's an N15, due in 2 minutes, that'll take us back down to Trafalgar Square.
Galleons Reach shopping mall.
Looks like it's going to go around the edge of Trafalgar Square, and we'll head down the Strand, and we can just go back and forth. Sorry, the bus stops, which I believe are served by the most night routes, are all on the Strand. So putting all 64 night bus routes on a map showing you their final destination towards the edge of London looks like this on a map. Now we'll be talking about some of the more awkward ones later on, but this shows you how the services are spread across the capital. And as many of them start in the Trafalgar Square area, then there are these 3 bus stops here along the Strand, which all get served by 13 N bus routes. And if you then include their daytime services as well, it brings the total to 21, meaning that these 3 stops are the ones in all of London that are served by the most bus routes. We've got on an N91 to Trafalgar Square.
To Trafalgar Square.
But it slightly confused the driver because he's only going 1 stop around the corner to Whitehall. So we just had to confirm that yes, we're going 1 stop to the end of the route. We've got off the N91 at Whitehall Trafalgar Square, and the N136 has immediately and instantly pulled up. N136, lovely. I like that. We were on the pavement for like 20 seconds tops, and then the next bus immediately came. If we could keep up that frequency all night, we'd have the whole thing done in 1 night. It's not going to happen. It's going to take 4 nights. Thank you. Evening. Thank you. We were just standing at the bus stop deciding which bus to get when an N11 pulled in. This is the Ealing Broadway bus. That's good. We don't have to go to Ealing tonight. If this goes to St James's Park, we could get the District line back 1 stop.
Good idea.
If there's no bus. So that's bus stop SD, and I think if we cross over, there'll be a night bus going back to Trafalgar Square in a couple of minutes. So that first hour was a bit of a blur, and I'm genuinely glad that Jono is on hand to keep track. Now, because I've lost count already, I think it's 9 or 8.
I think this is number 8.
Oh, I thought it was number 9. I've been writing them down in my little book. What are we on? I forgot what we're on. 26.
Yeah.
N26. Are we going back to Trafalgar Square? Alright, alright. This is why I brought Jono to take photos, because I can't keep track. That's the N26. We've hopped out at bus stop A, Westminster Station, Parliament Big Ben just over there, and we're getting the what? What did I say was in 3 minutes? The
155.
Either the N53 or the N155. Whatever comes next, that will take us back up to Trafalgar Square. Do you want a cup of tea yet?
We are on an N53 going 1 stop up Whitehall.
And we're at Horse Guards Parade on Whitehall. The bus stop, it's missing its letter. I don't know what bus stop it is. Should get the 155. That will take us down the Strand to Aldwych, and then we can just spend like an hour on the Strand just going back and forth. Hello, thank you. No, wait, I'm confused. We got the
Please hold
N53.
on to the handrails when the bus is moving.
And now we're getting, this is the one.
N155.
This is the 155.
To
North side of Waterloo Bridge, Lancaster Place. There's a N343 due through in 3 minutes. That will take us back around the corner, head down the Strand to Charing Cross. If TfL are watching, Jono, their dot matrix here is not working. 343. Sorry,
N343 to Trafalgar Square.
Wait, have we got the N87 has just pulled into view? Have we got the N87 yet? Oh, it's the M199. Look. Oh, no. I want to get that bus. The N199 piques my interest because, well, there's not many of them, but also because it is in fact the longest night bus route. Using official data from TfL that they publish, the N15, N68, N9, N89 and N199 are the top 5 longest night bus routes. The N199 travels for almost 22 miles. That is a very long journey to take on one night bus. We stopped for an all-important tea break, might have been more than one cup of tea actually, and then straight back on to ticking off all the night buses. Thank you.
N87.
To
To
Kingston,
Kingston.
and it's 2:16 a.m. by the way. It is 2:16. It's 1:15 in the morning. I think we're going to go one stop and then pick up an N44. I really want to get the 199 though, because the 199, because it's the longest route. Something in my head says it's like one I need to tick off my list. So look out for the 199. Let's go one stop and then pick up a 44. N15's going by. We've got that. Jono, we've got a 44. Okay, the 44 to Sutton. Okay, that's pulling in. We'll grab that next. Busiest one yet. There's quite a lot of people on this bus. What time is it? What time is it, Jono?
It's 2:22.
2:22. If only we're on the 222, then it'd be the 222 at 2:22 to tooting. Now at this point I'm not quite sure why we left the Trafalgar Square or which area, but we picked up this N109, that turned left and took us over Westminster Bridge, and on my bus app there was an N381 just a couple of minutes away. If we ran, we could probably catch it. We're moving fast because that's the 109 and we've got to run round the corner and get the 381. Is that the 381, Jono? If it's the 381, just stick your arm out. Is that the 381? Did we just miss it? Yeah. The next one's in 30 minutes. Oh. Whoops. So we did miss the 351. Sorry about that. But we're just gonna walk down to Waterloo instead. We can pick up the N171 or the N68. There's a few buses outside Waterloo which we need and we can get. So that's no problem. Is it coming?
Yep, 2 minutes.
Lovely. So I'm using the excellent Mike Harris map right now. Hi Mike, thanks for your map. We'll get the M171, we'll go quite a way, so we'll be on for a few stops. We'll go to like Camberwell, and from that we can pick up the either the N68 and or the N89 coming back into town. Yeah, TfL stopped making their own bus maps, I think around 10 years ago in 2016, might have been 2017. And a lovely gentleman called Mike Harris sort of picked up the mantle and made and creates his own London bus maps, day maps, and also the night bus map. And the night bus map is it was just so essential for making sure that I was getting around to the right place with connection. So you'll see me in the video later on my iPad zooming in and zooming out, because as we're going along a night bus, we're like, we could go there, we could reverse there, we could come back here, we could go and do that. Other essential tools is the bus routes. I'm just going to check it on my phone actually, just to make sure. It's the londonbusroutes.net website, essential for all the timetables, including night bus timetables, and the PDF formats in which you can download those timetables. There's a link to that as well. And then also dracos.co.uk, the Matthew Somerville website, which I've mentioned, plugged before, which has live tracking. It has live tube tracking and live train tracking, and amazingly it also does live bus tracking and obviously more essentially live night bus tracking. So I could look on my phone, on my iPad, and see where a night bus was and see where it was coming along. Links to all those things below, but they were essential if you're doing something like this. In terms of apps, just in terms of like next bus stop information, weirdly my favorite app of choice is just one called Double Decker. I've used that for many years. You just tap on a bus stop and it tells you how many minutes away, but you can use TfL's own app, TfL Go, that also works, or just use Google Maps. Google Maps, you can tap on a bus stop and that has got all the live bus stop information. We're somewhere on the road to Camberwell. We want the N89 on the other side of the road somewhere. Got to find the N89. Also, it's now gone 3 a.m. I always find midnight to 3 is like the crowd going home, and 4 a.m. are all people going to work, going in on early shifts, but 3 to 4 is like the twilight in between world. And we're now in the hour now. This is us, an 89, lovely. Have you noticed? Bus coming out of town, quite busy. Bus going into town, very quiet. Much more empty.
N89.
I think we go all the way back to Trafalgar Square
Trafalgar Square.
and pick up the ones we're missing from around the area. I would have liked to get the N68, but maybe get that tomorrow instead. I'm sat in my favourite seat, by the way. This is my favourite seat on the bus, the ones immediately behind the stairs upstairs. It's just my favourite spot on the bus. Do you have a favourite spot on the bus? Front. Always. Yeah, but front left or front right? Oh.
Right.
Okay. So we're at Chancery Lane bus stop. Has it got a letter? Oh, I can't see its letter. Heading west back towards Trafalgar Square. We need to tick off all the Trafalgar Square buses tonight. There's a 150 going in the other direction. It's 3:30. I'm far too alive for 3:30 in the morning. There's your 550. Thank you. Thank you.
N550 to Trafalgar Square.
We're back at Aldwych. We were here like 2 hours ago. Should we walk up to the next? Oh, we were at the next stop earlier when we crossed back. Let's walk up to the next stop. And we'll get the 199 from there. I've just got to cut in here. I shouldn't do this, but I am, because something really intriguing happened about a week later after I completed this. I'm going through my map and I'm going through my spreadsheet and I'm just checking that I've done every night bus to make sure that I have. And I notice I made an error on night 1. And this just goes to show how being up all night and awake at 4 a.m. can really kind of like mess with your mind. On the first night, I say that we do 26 buses, but later on I checked my TfL Oyster data. They send it through. If you tap in, you can then download it as a spreadsheet or just have it on screen. And it said that on that first night, I did 27 night buses, and I checked and it was true. On the first night, I did the N29, and for some reason, neither me or Jono recorded this fact. And on the second night, the N29 was a bus that I had to do, and you'll see me do in a minute, because I thought I hadn't done it. And it was only afterwards I found out that I had done the N29 on the first night, but just had completely failed to record it because it's 4:30, 4:45 in the morning and you're not thinking straight. We got the N21 and suddenly the wave of tiredness just crashed in. So I need some more sustenance. Okay. So we ride this for a couple of stops, get any bus back through Aldwych down the Strand, and we can't end the night without ticking off all the Trafalgar Square ones. Are you okay? You look okay. You look tired as well. We're on an N5. It's 3:55. I have no words. We went one stop to Leicester Square, got off the N5, got on the N20. It's 3:57 a.m. We're on a 279. It's 4:08, but the clock on the bus says 5:08. It's not. It's 4:08. Is it? What time have you got? Yeah. It's 4:08. Okay. And by the way, a bonus fact about the N279 that we like is that it's the only N night bus to go outside of London, as Waltham Cross, its final destination, is just outside the Greater London boundary.
N253 to Tottenham Court Road. It's
4:13 a.m. It's 4:20. We got out somewhere around Tottenham Court Road, St Giles, and I just realised I saw an N207. So out of nowhere, we're getting an unexpected N207. The tiredness is creeping in, and I'm getting a bit like, I don't know where we are, what we're doing. But we're trying to get back to Trafalgar Square, but let's just get on this N207. See where it takes us. Thank you. It's just surreal being in Oxford Street at 4 in the morning, where it's very quiet. Normally absolutely bustling with a lot of people, and I think we're getting the N98.
It is 4:47.
Where are we?
We're in Trafalgar Square
Again. So we've just got off the N3. Is it the N3?
It was the N3.
I lost track a little bit. Fortunately, you have photos of every bus, so we're going to retire now over, let's find a breakfast cafe at 5 in the morning in central London. It feels like we should return to Trafalgar Square. That seems to be, that's like the central point for all night buses in London, so we'll do that. All right. Let's go. So that's night one complete. Jono and I did find an all-night cafe / diner in Soho where we got an amazing breakfast and went through all the photos on his phone. I ticked off 26 that night, 27 if you include the one that I didn't record properly earlier. And basically it would get harder every night. Your rate of return slows down the more nights you go. So night one was our most productive night, and then tried to get some sleep, failed to get some sleep, and returned on night two to start with route N199.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I don't know.
Get home safe.
It is night two. A tense moment as I didn't think this bus was going to pull in at midnight 25 as we're on board the N199, and tonight I'm joined by Dan and Will. So I got a cameraman and a backup cameraman. Welcome,
Backup.
welcome to Every Night Bus.
Oh, yes. Good evening.
Give us a wave. Give us a wave. That's Paul. Will, you're in charge of taking photos tonight.
Do you want to take a photo of you?
Are you happy with that task?
I'm very happy with that task, Geoff.
And what night bus experience do you have exactly?
I have got the N26 home after a night out. When the tubes stop running, this is the days before night tubes.
Daniel?
Well, what's the one that goes out east?
N25.
I would have got the N25.
Okay.
Relatively recently, actually, yeah.
And I just wanted to recall my own memory of the first time I ever caught a night bus, which would have been, I want to say 20 years ago, but it might have been longer than 20 years ago, which is just worrying in itself. I was in my 20s and I went on a friend's wedding stag do, and we went out all night, big night out in London, and I was like, how will we get home? And he was like, night bus. And I was like, night bus? And I think this was the first time that I thought about night buses, and they lived in Tooting. So it must have been the N155, if that was running 20, 30 years ago, that we got back. But the funny thing is about that is that in my head I was like, night bus. But we'd been out to, you know, a pub and a bar and a club, and the thing is, it was summer. It was June. It was the height of summer. It may have even been, you know, the middle of June, right by the summer solstice. So my first memory ever of a night bus was travelling home at 4:30 a.m. in the morning in broad daylight. And it wasn't even at night. So it was like my night bus first ever experience wasn't in the hours of darkness. So if you want to have a fun night bus experience, ride one in June at about 4 in the morning when it's not night time. Anyway, 199 ticked off. Let's get on with the rest of them. So we're back at Trafalgar Square. My immediate impression, I got a bus here last night, is that it's now Sunday night. Last night, obviously Saturday night, it's a lot busier. So you can just feel the vibe. It's a little bit calmer, it's less people. Buses might be a little bit less frequent as well, but we've still got plenty of buses to pick up tonight. It's all good. I'm just thrilled to have got the 119, which, the 199. There's only like 9 of them a night, and we got one, so that's good. And we wait at bus stop S. It was totally, this is where we started last night. We got the N9 here last night, and now we're getting the N118. Hello, thank you. And we're only going one stop.
N118.
Which bus are we on, Will?
We are on the 118
Ruislip.
to Ruislip, and then we have to briskly walk
To get
the
N29.
the 29.
Let's go. And although Will says brisk walk, actually, a little bit of running involved. We go round to the right. 0050. What time is it now?
47.
We've got 3 minutes. Trafalgar Square ahead. Bus stops on the eastern side. So we should have made that. I think we made it. We're at bus stop C on the east side of Trafalgar Square for the N29. You're a bit lagging behind there, Dan.
You didn't mention the running, Geoff.
Did I mention the running?
N29 due any minute now.
Fantastic. Thank you. I haven't checked to see how far. I need to check the schedule. I don't know where we're going. Do we go one stop or more?
Where are we going next?
I don't know. I've got to check. I've got it's on my bit of paper on it. Oh, Dan. By the way, there might be running involved. Just
Okay, thanks for letting me know.
make sure you bring a big heavy bag to carry.
And my warmest, thickest coat.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, I really need it.
Yeah. All the running. Right, I'm very happy with that. We've pulled a little sneaky at Cambridge Circus because I noticed that if we just came in the corner to Shaftesbury Avenue, we could pick up an N19 here, take us up Shaftesbury Avenue back up to New Oxford Street. The N19 is what I would call one of the awkward outliers because it doesn't start in Trafalgar Square. The N19 runs from Clapham through the middle of town up to Angel, and I planned to get it later, but I saw there was one on my bus app, so we're going to knock it out now. In fact, let's have a little segment about all the awkward buses that I consider to be the tricky ones, the outliers. Whilst the majority of N night buses pass through central London, there are definitely some awkward outliers which very much don't and are going to take more effort to catch. The M140 runs between Harrow and Heathrow, the N65 runs between Ealing and Chessington, and the N83 runs from Ealing Hospital up to Golders Green. The N86 out east runs between Stratford Bus Station and Romford, whilst the N250 in South London runs between Brixton and Croydon and doesn't come into central London at all. And arguably, the most awkward is the newest night bus in London, the N472, which starts outside North Greenwich Tube Station and heads out to Abbey Wood. And all of these will be more awkward services to catch than the ones that run through central London. It's come from Clapham. Should we go upstairs for like 2 minutes? It's my favourite seat, Dan, do you remember?
I remember.
It's the place to sit.
It's a good seat.
It is a great seat. This is the place to sit. Alright, we're on for like 2 or 3 stops until we get round to New Oxford Street. So bus stop Y, Tottenham Court Road, beginning the N55. Checking my bus app, and 1 stop up I've seen a bonus. It's not on my schedule for tonight. The N68, that's the one that goes like to Colston. That goes way down south. What's it doing out here? Is that an M1? Scrub the 68, the N1 just turned up, so we'll get the M1 instead. Look how busy it is. This was also not on my schedule for tonight, but we'll get it. Thank you. The 68 is right behind us, and I'm not sure where it goes. So can you watch?
I'll keep an eye on it.
See where that bus goes. We've randomly got the M1. I wasn't expecting that. That's handy. That's good. Maybe we get 2 bonus buses. The more we do tonight, the less I'll have to do other nights. Watch that, but watch that 68. Go wave it down. Sweet. That is so sweet. Hello. Thank you. 2 bonus and the fastest interchange I've done so far. So that's not on my list. No. You have to add it as bonus buses. The 68.
Oh, the one
and
was
the
on.
1 first, and then the 68. That's excellent. Will and I take a seat in this handy bus shelter just to synchronise our logbooks, just to make sure that we've both ticked off the same buses. We're on the lookout for an N25, but an N242 turns up instead. Thank you. Okay, we missed the 25, but we've randomly
N242.
got a 242
Tottenham Court Road.
out of nowhere. I don't know where it came from. I don't know where this bus has come from, but it's just appeared at our bus stop, so we got it.
That's bus 8, 242. No 25, we got the 242.
That's a fair few buses ticked off in the last hour, so to celebrate, it's time to go and get a drink. And we spend a few minutes with a drink and a snack, relaxing and watching the London nightlife go by. We're going 1 stop on the 22, literally to the end of the route, but we made the N22.
N137 to
Crystal Palace. We picked up the 137. It's 2:45. We're on the N7. We're going 1 stop to the terminus at Oxford Circus. It's 3 AM. And it's just bizarre seeing Oxford Street so empty at 3 AM in the morning as we waited for our bus.
N41.
Hello, thank you. We're heading north and east out the centre of town towards Angel, and it's 4 AM, flagging again, maybe some snacks.
Wait, you've had secret snacks the whole time?
I've saved them for a good time.
And now it's a good time.
There you go.
A yo-yo and some mini cheddars. Heck yes. We caught up with the N73 up, bonus 73. That's amazing.
Our N41 took us to Angel where we got out, somehow hopped onto an N73 that we thought we'd missed, went one stop and then immediately came back to hop on at the same stop onto an N277.
We're doing all the night buses.
Honestly, it's the most random of night buses. Who decided they needed a bus from Angel to Isle of Dogs? What's that all about?
But we're getting the N277.
That's just so random.
Yeah.
Oh, we were just here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Getting the 73. If you do night buses, you end up seeing a lot of the same bus stops and keep coming back to the same.
Alright, first time on a night bus on this journey that we've been at the front. Well, I'm at the front, Dan's at the front. Will, you've been relegated to second row, I'm afraid. That took us down to Mile End Station where we needed headed east towards Stratford, but the bus stop was closed outside the tube station, so we had to run down to the next one and just make...
Bonus M25. Oh, result. That's just excellent. That's great. Good morning.
We shouldn't have made that. 4:43. And we couldn't get it earlier.
N25.
Flipped out at Mile End, heading to Stratford. Bonus bus.
Bonus bus.
That puts us on.
With the stop closed. That's our 16th bus, Geoff. So that's the 25.
Stratford bus station to catch the N86. We just missed the 450, that's fine. The last one of the day should be, from stand B here, should be the 520. I'm just wondering if Stratford is opening up and there's potential tea or coffee places because the tube station will be opening soon.
Was it a lot of fun?
It was a lot of fun, especially
It was a lot of fun.
The running was the best bit.
How many steps you done in the small hours of the morning?
Hold on. So far, 6,689. I reckon it'll be 7,000 by the time I go to bed.
7,000 before 6 AM. That's pretty good. There's your bus to Harrod Hill. Last bus of the night.
And that is on board the N86. All the way to Harrod Hill, end of, I was going to say day 2, but it's night 2, the end of night 2. It's very early, we've been up all night.
It's very late.
It's very late. See you on day 3. Night 3. Night 3. Night 3. Yeah, I'm just watching back that footage now thinking, I look tired, and I am already. It's only night 2, going into night 3. I think that's 17 buses done there, 43 in total, 21 to go. But like I say, each night it gets progressively harder. And for the beginning of night 3, I needed to go and tick off one of those awkward outliers, which is why I started in Harrow bus station with a new companion. And that's where I started night number 3 to get the N140, arguably the most outlying, awkward, hardest night bus to catch, unless you live in Harrow or Heathrow. I'm not alone because Carl's turned up. You're right.
I am, yeah.
Why are you here?
To get some night buses with you. Yeah.
Are you getting the nighttime vibe yet? Are you soaking up the ambience of the night?
Of Arrow bus station, yeah. Drop the H. I'm from
Arrow?
Manchester, yeah.
Arrow bus station.
I'm from Manchester. Drop me H's. You know, apostrophe A R R O W. Arrow.
N140, we are on awkward night bus. And we got it.
first daffodil of spring.
And the whole top deck to ourselves. All right, we're off. We're up and running.
Good stuff.
We're on the M140.
Yeah.
And weirdly next, we're not getting a bus. What are we getting?
We're getting the Liz.
The N140 on its way to Heathrow goes right past the station at Hayes and Harlington. A very handy connection.
Yeah, I'm excited that finally on a bus video, night bus video, we are actually getting a train. So we're getting the purple train, Crossrail, Liz line. Oh, we're going to go down to Ealing Broadway. Having done the most awkward night bus, the M140, there's now, can you remember what they are?
You talk amongst yourselves.
Carl's getting the list out.
N65 and the N83.
Both which call at through Ealing.
Through Ealing, yeah.
So we've come out to West London to do those two.
This is an Elizabeth line service to Paddington.
Oh my God, yeah.
A quick dash to the N207 just to make a connection.
We had a little run. You're right.
I didn't bargain for that.
I didn't tell you. You should have watched last night's video.
He didn't tell me this would be involved.
As Dan will tell you, there's a little bit of running involved,
Right.
even at night. We're just getting the 207, not a night bus, out west towards Ealing Hospital to pick up the N83.
The N83, somewhere there. Yeah.
You're right there?
Yeah, just about.
Oh, good. At Ealing Hospital, we found bus stop R. I'm being a bit reckless. We could have just waited in Ealing, but I thought it'd be fun to come all the way out here.
Where it starts.
Hospital's there. But it definitely says bus stop R N83, and the first bus is at midnight 30, and it's midnight 24 now. So in the next 6 minutes,
I think he'll just appear from around the corner.
a bus will hopefully appear from around the corner. At midnight 29, there's a bus. Is he turning in? Hello! There you are. We get to tick it off. Awkward bus.
Awkward bus.
Hello. How are you? Thank you. Nice.
N83.
It's a very slow rate of return tonight. On the first 2 nights,
Yeah.
I was getting a lot of buses done in the first few hours, and
Yeah.
it's taken us, it's taken us 1.5 hours to do two buses. That's fine.
We're all right.
That's fine.
We're all right.
Are you saying the bus is a bit bumpy, Carl?
Like a rickshaw.
It is a little bit rattly, isn't it? Yeah. It's midnight 40. We've got to get the N65 around the corner, but we've got 15 minutes, and the restaurant with the golden arches is just there to get an all-night hot beverage. If there's one thing I've learned about riding on the night buses, it's where all the places to get hot drinks are at like 1 in the morning. That's what I've learned. So bus stop J outside South Ealing, you can see on there the good news. There was no bus, the 1 AM bus, the N65 at Ealing Broadway Station just failed to materialise. Don't know what happened to it. So taxi down to here, inbound N65 from Chessington, taking us back to Ealing in 15 minutes time. Off the 65, tick. Thank you! Go, go, go.
Right.
Let's get that 207.
Yeah.
Make the connection.
So the 3 awkward ones we've done, 1, 2, 3, and now we're off to Hammersmith to do 4 that we can tick off there quite easy. The N27, N33, N72 and the N266.
Carl,
Yeah.
don't look behind you. I'm fairly sure there's someone having a vape on the bus.
Okay.
And you're not meant to vape on the bus.
I'm not looking. I'm not looking.
There's whiffs of gentle vape
Smell
smoke
it,
wafting down the bus.
Just gone 2 AM, we pick up our next bus in Acton High Street.
Carl, you want to stick your hand out? We're at bus stop D, King Street in Acton. We're getting the N266. Thank you.
N266 to Hammersmith bus station.
Made fast progress down to Hammersmith. Instead of going into the bus station, if we get out at the stop before, there's an N72 go. Where's it go to?
Chalk Farm.
Thank you. Coming in 2 minutes. So if we do a little...
Oh no, hang on, N72. The 27 goes to Chalk Farm. I'm getting numbers.
Wherever the 72 goes, it's in 2 minutes, Carl. So could we do a brisk walk around the corner?
Oh,
thanks.
Yeah,
thanks.
Go
thanks.
on.
thanks.
Go on then.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Hammersmith Station. No, we can walk. We can walk. We got time. We got time. We got time. I've never seen Hammersmith devoid of traffic.
So quiet.
This is normally just 100 cars, and it's just dead quiet. And then a bus turns up without an N prefix. Oh, no. Let's ask him. Wait. Are you the N72? So you're the N72? Alright, yeah, let's jump on.
N72 to East Acton.
No, it came up N72. But
It said N72.
One, it's a single decker. Yeah. So there's obviously maybe an issue, and they've put out a 72. So this unit hasn't got the blind to be an N72, but the audio announcement definitely said N72.
That's what I heard, yeah.
That's crazy. Right, we're only going one stop.
Right.
Sorry.
We did only go one stop, but we missed our next connection to the N33.
Hammersmith bus station. We got a 220 into the high level, ran down. Single decker though, so there are single decker night buses. We need to plan our next move because we just missed our bus. Yeah, it feels like it's gone a bit wrong in the last few minutes. We're at bus stop, but you know what? I can't even see the letter. Latimer Court, waiting for an inbound N27 into Hammersmith bus station, and hopefully we'll just make a connection with an N33, but we also might just miss it. So it feels like it's gone a bit. We just missed a few connections in the last half an hour.
But it's 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's like we've just entered this realm of 28 days later. It's like from
one of my favourite ever films. Yeah, they filmed 28 days later in June at like 4 AM in the morning. That's how they got all the empty, quiet London scenes.
So no, about 11 till 12 it's people coming home from work and what have you. 12 till 2, people coming out, coming home maybe from a night out.
It's the party,
it's
the party
Monday.
people, yeah.
But 3 o'clock, it's like someone has flicked a switch and everyone has disappeared, and we're the only. It feels like we're the only two walking the streets of London. Yeah, it has gone deathly silent.
Does the N27 just say 27?
It does.
Did the blind is wrong again for the second time? All right. Hello, thank you. No, there it is. It is the N27. No audio announcement. So, Carl, in your best TFL voice, could you give us the audio announcement? Oh, there. Oh, should have just mimed it. N27. Yeah.
N27 to Hammersmith bus station, Broadway.
Thank you.
And having missed the previous N33 every half an hour, there was no way we were going to miss the next one. As it was making its way out of the bus station, we ran through the shopping centre and caught it on the first stop outside of the bus station.
N33! If that pulls in now, that would be amazing. Oh boy. Lovely. We got it. That is excellent. Also, another single decker. Hello. Thank you. I just...
N33 to
Four-wheel?
Fulwell.
4, yeah.
I just assumed that all night buses were double deckers.
Yeah, we checked the TfL data afterwards, and as far as we can tell, the N72 and the N33 are the only two night buses that regularly run with a single decker bus.
You can now tick it off the list.
I can now tick it off the list. Yeah. The sheet.
Frazzled, my brain's gone. Is it High Street Ken or Kensington High Street?
What do I call it?
Is it a little logo here?
I say High Street Ken.
We're somewhere. Oh, we're outside the Design Museum. All you need to know is that over the next 10 minutes, we got the 28, the 31, and the 74.
Checking the sheet.
Yeah.
Yes, in the next half an hour or so, we did indeed manage to knock out those three buses in that order. Then worked our way up to Marble Arch, where we managed to find the N2 after a short wait, and then realised that just down the road we could also knock out the N8 as well, which I had actually tried to catch the previous night but had failed, so it was nice to pick it up tonight. It's late, or rather it's early, we're tired, even the camera wants to fall over and have a little nap.
Oh, it's gone over.
We're in Oxford Street. Right, last bus? Yeah. Let's do it. And as we step off the N32, that is our last bus of the night. It is 5:36 in the morning.
The light is back in the sky.
Yeah. Did you have fun?
Yes. I'm now ready to go home. I'm tired. I've got a coach journey. Watch Geoff's coach video. I've got a coach journey now, 5 hours back to Manchester. I intend to get sleep. Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
You're welcome.
I'm feeling tired, and actually, to be honest, my entire week, the 4-5 nights, I didn't get much sleep. I struggled to sleep during the daytime because I was so excited and focused about going back out on the night buses again that night. So I think every day I snatched maybe 2 or 3 hours of sleep during the daytime, which meant over the course of 4 days, 4 nights as it was, I got around 12 hours sleep, which I don't think is very good or very healthy. So I was genuinely exhausted.
Yeah, it's night number 4. The weather's turned. It was raining earlier, now it's slightly windy. And we're by Crystal Palace. That's the bus station, but we're at Crystal Palace Parade. And the first bus, only 8 to go into town, is the N63.
Yes, the smallest number of buses to do, but it could be the trickiest night.
Hello, thank you. Yeah, note that the N63 starts at the parade, not the bus station. And I've said we, because my friend Ben has turned up. Hello, Ben.
Hello.
And Ben has got the magic piece of paper with tonight's 8 buses on.
So we're starting here at Crystal Palace on the N63, 381, N133, N205, N263, N38. And the potential outliers, if we're lucky, the hard ones, N472, which is out at North Greenwich to Abbey Wood, and N250, which is Croydon to Brixton. So yeah, they're a bit of an outlier.
I'm fairly sure we're the only 2 people on the bus right now.
I think so.
Because it's a Tuesday night and we're going into town at around midnight. Yeah. No one else is going into London. Just us. We'll be changing? Peckham
Library.
I'm exhausted on the 4th night. Ben's got the you're in charge, basically. It's all our successful completion is all on you, I've decided.
I'm doing all the planning.
Thank you. This is an easy change. Bus stop C, Peckham Library. What, the 361 comes out of the bus station. This is the first stop. What did I say? I'm so tired. 318 or 381?
381.
381. Right, but we don't want to go all the way around Canada Water. We want to sort of cut the corner off. We might get the N1 to take us up to Elephant and Castle, but 381 next. Did I get it right that time?
Yeah.
Thank you.
5 minutes, I think. Geoff, just thinking about it, should we get the... We could literally just go one stop here and then come back and get on the next N63. So there are 20 minutes between them. We're going to be 5 minutes here.
Okay, most night buses are 30-minute gap in frequency. You're saying the 63 is a 20-minute gap. That's
for the first couple, yeah.
Okay.
Then one stop on the N381, then we'll pick up another N63
to take us to Elephant.
To take us to Elephant and Castle. It's about 10 minutes away.
Smart move. Yeah. I like it. Thank you. We literally went 20 seconds down the road and we're just going to walk back again.
Yeah, we've got to pick up the N133 somewhere around Elephant and Castle and then head to the north side of the river to pick up some buses over there. We do, though, get chatting to the driver of a daytime 133.
We met the driver, Ronnie, of this 133. Hello. If only you were an N133.
It turns into an N133.
It does later. Okay, all right. Right, we best let you go, mate. All right. Thank you. Bye. That's Ronnie. Hello, mate. Right, the M133 is on the board.
There we go.
It is on the, in 9 minutes. In 9 minutes. Is that the M133? The dot matrix is wrong. Okay. Go for it. Yeah. Thank you. So we're going to go one stop. But the dot matrix, which was a bit broken anyway,
so they had a 20-minute wait.
On my app it was 20 minutes and then it turned up so that the data feed was just wrong.
Completely wrong.
That does happen sometimes. So we're going one stop and then we're going to head north into the city. Thank you! One stop. We're at Elephant. We're going to cross over the road and head north.
We want to be up in this area. We want to be up in Liverpool Street.
Yeah.
Shoreditch sort of area.
Okay.
So we'll get the 35 if it comes, which takes us all the way up, or if the 133 comes first, we'll go as far as Monument, and that'll put us in the right direction.
Okay.
Any bus going like any bus going bus taxi.
Hello. We're just going over London Bridge, but the 205 is at Liverpool Street in 10 minutes, and it's a 60-minute walk, so we don't know how we're going to get there. We're getting off the bus now. We're getting off the... What are we on? 133.
133.
Okay, let's go.
On the north side of London Bridge, we're running out of time to make our connection. Until that is, we get in a taxi.
We're in a cab. We're on Bishopsgate. I don't know what we are.
Bishopsgate, yeah.
That means we're going to make the N205, which is in 9 minutes, because we got a cab. Oh, fantastic. Where's the bus stop? Where's the bus stop? Oh, it's literally here. But we're getting the one from here from bus stop F going sort of north and west. If you hadn't got that taxi, we wouldn't have walked here in time, so... $205.
Yeah, for what was meant to be a quiet night with 8 buses, it's suddenly getting very hectic.
It's going to be tight, but we might be able to pick up an N263. That's in 11 minutes, and it's 7 minutes to Old Street according to the map, so we should have 3 minutes or 4 minutes to make the connection.
We're off the 205. We're off the 205. We're doing a little jog. There's a 263 southbound at Old Street. No, Ben, no, it's to the left. It's to the left. We're at the end of the route. It only goes like 2 minutes down the road to Finsbury Square, and the route ends.
Yes.
So we'll go to Finsbury Square, and then the other one we need to get is the 38.
Yeah, up
and
at
the
Angel. So we need to go down.
So somehow we got to go back up to Angel and get the 38 down, which is great. And it's only he says,
2:08.
It's only 8 minutes past 2 in the morning. N263 will probably be the only people on board because it's going just the one stop. One stop. That's absolutely fine. Thank you, mate. We're trying to ride all the night buses.
N263 248 Finsbury Square.
At Finsbury Square, there's no bus back north anytime soon, but thankfully to the rescue, we get another brilliant black cab.
All right, we got a taxi. There's no bus at Finsbury Square. The cab pulled in, heading for Angel. Pick up the N38. Is it the N38? Yeah. N38.
Our taxi driver was brilliant, and we had a really nice chat when we told him what we were doing. He loved it. I do though feel like I missed an opportunity to maybe ask him, could we have gone through the 24-hour drive-through here, which would have enabled me to get another cup of tea.
Our taxi driver dropped us by the bus stop. So, hello.
Hi.
How's your night?
It's going very well. It's going very well indeed.
It's been fun, right? We're about to do the last of our Easy 6 buses, and then we get to the last 2 buses.
The challenging 2.
There's the N250, which is Brixton to Croydon.
And the N472.
Which is North Greenwich.
To Abbey Wood.
So we're going to get this N38 to somewhere.
Somewhere central.
To get that last. So should we do the 250 first, and then finish with the 472? Here we go. Here we go. To Victoria. Hello. Thank you. Front seat. Front seat.
The N38 twists and turns and takes us back down into central London. We stop for an all-important cup of tea, during which we realise that we might not have time to do both of the outliers.
Another bus stop M, Trafalgar Square, Nelson's Column just behind me. We've come back into the middle of town. We got a bit of sustenance, we got a drink and stuff. We're waiting to get a southbound bus, or a bus heading to South London. We can get the 159 or the N3 or the M109. We're going to go to Brixton, and then in, I don't want to say bad news, disappointing news, just news, but London...
We failed.
No, we didn't fail. But London's newest night bus, which is the N472, which is North Greenwich to Abbey Wood. Yeah. We're not going to make it tonight. No. So after 4 nights, I'll have done 63 buses.
That's pretty good.
And tomorrow, I'll have to come back for 1 more bonus night.
Yeah.
And finish up tomorrow with the 472. But right now, we're going to go and get the 250 down at Brixton.
1 more tonight.
Thank you.
So that's 63 of the N night buses ticked off after 4 nights. Thanks, Ben, for coming with me. No companion with me then for the 5th bonus night, while I had to go out by myself to North Greenwich to catch the final bus.
And so I've come to North Greenwich for night number 5. to get the N472, which only started 2 months ago, I think, along with the N118. So it's London's one of two London's newest night route buses. A concert, gig, show has just kicked out. So there's quite a lot of people here. But at midnight 15, in 4 minutes, the last bus that I need should show up.
And I had a very simple, quick and easy journey from North Greenwich down to Woolwich.
And that's the N472, all 64 night buses done. I'm elated, whilst also a little exhausted. I really want to go home and just get some sleep.
And that was the last bus, the N472, the 64th bus in the night bus series. My thanks must go to all the night bus drivers. Last time I said this so sincerely and I meant it. I think bus drivers do an outstanding, excellent job. In particular, shout out to the few that we spoke to, a couple that you saw there in the video, another one that wasn't on video, but we just had a lovely chat because he was like, "What are you doing?" And we had a chat and explained what was going on, and he found it hilarious. I think they do an amazing job. I mean, I used to work night shifts myself many years ago, around 20 years ago, so I have a vague memory of what it's like, but I was just so tired. It was like having jet lag. It was like I'd been on holiday, but without having the fun of being on holiday, and I just felt all out of sorts, and it took me 3 to 4 days, nights to sort of get back to like being awake in the day and sleeping at night again. It does take a toll. So if you're a night bus driver, thank you. In fact, if you're any kind of night shift worker, and there are many essential jobs that many people do which involves doing night shifts, you're amazing. Like, genuinely, because it's a real thing to put yourself through night after night and stay up, you know, during the hours of darkness working. I think you're all amazing. So thank you. And all bus drivers, thank you. I think you're brilliant. So there we go. It just remains for me to say, TFL hi. Please don't introduce any more night buses, because then I'll have to go and do those as an additional thing. I'll put out this video and next month they'll be like, we've got a new 65th night bus route coming out. Please don't do that, because I'll then have to stay up all night and go and ride it again. But that is it. Thank you for watching this. Many, many thanks. And we'll see you in the next video.
What about the day buses?
Wait, what? I'm pretty sure I already did those like 2 years ago. Didn't I?